Hello students, welcome to Spectra Education Academy. In this video, I am going to explain answers for long answer type questions in the chapter Nuclei. The first question is, explain the principle and working of nuclear reactor with the help of a labeled diagram. So first, don't forget to draw the diagram like this and in a proper way. So for drawing diagram, you will get 1 mark. And afterwards, you start describing. So first with the principle. The nuclear reactor works on the principle of achieving a controlled chain reaction, in natural uranium. So that is U-238 is enriched with means quality, enriched with uranium-235. Consequently, to generate large amount of heat. Now, so parts, this is the principle. Now parts of the nuclear reactor. The first one is nuclear fuel. Second one is moderator. Third is control rods. Fourth is radiation shielding. And the last one is coolant. Okay, let us try to describe one by one. So start with nuclear fuel. In the reactor, the nuclear fuel is fabricated in the form of thin and long cylindrical rods. These group of rods are treated as fuel assembly. Then these rods are surrounded by coolant, which is used to transfer heat produced in them. The part of the nuclear reactor, which is used to store the nuclear fuel is called core of the reactor. So in general, uranium, plutonium, and enriched uranium is used as nuclear fuel. Next, moving to the description of other part. This is nuclear fuel is the first part. Second part, moderators. The average energy of the neutrons produced in the chain reaction or in the nuclear reactor is 2 mega electron volts. The material like heavy water or graphite is used to decrease the speed of the neutrons. Then moving to control rods. These are used to reduce the fission rate and also to absorb the neutrons. Boron or cadmium are used as control rods. Next, fourth part, radiation shielding. During the reaction or nuclear reaction, both gamma and beta radiations are produced in the reactor. The shielding materials like steel, lead, or concrete are used to absorb or to decrease the intensity of radiations. Intensity of radiations to such a level, to such a lower level, to such a lower level, not to harm the operating personnel. Moving to the description of the fifth part, that is coolant. So there is large amount of heat produced in the reactor to remove the large amount of heat. A suitable coolant is allowed to flow around the reactor. Water is the best coolant because it has high specific heat. So moving to the working. Uranium fuel rods are placed in the aluminum cylinders and the moderators, the graphite moderators, are placed between the cylinders. Look at the diagram time to time. The control rods like boron, cadmium, or beryllium control the reaction, and these rods are placed in the holes of graphite blocks. When a few uranium-235 nuclei undergo the fission reaction, the fast neutrons are liberated, which pass through surrounding graphite moderators graphite, moderators, and become thermal neutrons. And these neutrons lose their energy which are captured by uranium-235. The heat generated here is used for heating the suitable coolant, which in turn heat water converted into the energy of the steam. Energy of the steam is used to run the turbines, to produce the power, to produce electrical energy, otherwise you can say. So this is all about the description of the parts as well as working of nuclear reactor. So in general, most of the question papers, they are giving numericals also in association with this question. So numerical session is already explained in the previous videos. And in the next video, I'll continue with the another answer, radioactivity. Thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to share and subscribe with your friends and relatives.